morning, buenos dias, bonjour, buongiorno, annyeonghaseyo, aloha kakahakya. Welcome back to the vlog. As you can see, I am dropping off my husband on a Friday that's actually a state holiday. Today, a lot of people don't work, but I'm dropping him off for a 48-hour duty. Long weekend, another long weekend. His sister and her spouse are actually staying over this Friday, Saturday. They leave Saturday 9 p.m.-ish because they're moving. Then I pick up my husband Sunday to help me disinfect the house, get it ready for infusion on Monday. Last night I didn't get to show you. My husband got home at around 6:15. He got out of work at around 5:45, 5:50. He actually vented on the way home. He couldn't even wait to get home to tell me about his day. There won't be much I can show you these next couple of days because obviously I'm not going to put my family on camera. Just a second. No, todavía. Okay. He's still getting his things. Because he's staying 2 days in this building, he takes groceries from home. He brings his pillow, blanket, his own bed sheets, things like that. Something new that I want to add to my vlog, and it might not be glamorous, but I do have a burping or belching problem. I'm going to show you right now. Because of the inflammation in my stomach, the valve that connects the esophagus to the stomach is damaged, which is why I'm not so much burping as I am accumulating excess air in my stomach. And when I talk a lot or simply drink water, just water, I'll continue burping because it's not really burping. I'll continue expelling air very annoyingly, and it's the entire day. I've been editing it out of my vlogs because it's just so annoying to me and so inconvenient for you to hear, but I'm going to try to keep it on the vlog so you can see yet another side of me that I don't necessarily like to share with everybody. Hang on, I don't know if you can hear me now. My husband got a GoPro. I forgot. That's another thing you guys missed. It was his birthday this month, just last week. He turned 36. I can't make too much fun. I'll be turning 34. All right, you guys, he just took his stuff over to the helicopter. I'm not going to see him for a couple of minutes, and I'm not going to keep talking your ear off. I'll see you when I get home, and I'll show you my sister-in-law's doggies. I told you my days are very unpredictable. I am locked outside of the house. My sister-in-law has my husband's keys, and they were here before I left, so I told them, I'll be back in an hour. I teach just a couple of houses down. I'll be back in an hour-ish. I just got back. I'm full of paint. I have paint on my clothes, and yeah, I'm locked outside. Just sitting here watching the dogs whine. Let me show you. I don't know if you can see them with the reflection. There's doggy number 1. He belongs to my sister-in-law. And there's my doggy. La-la. Because I didn't go inside, they were really whiny. And they were jumping up and down. Oh, look, here's the other one. This is Mele. And that's Jake. He's an old-timer. She's a baby. She's probably 2. Mele. Aww. Fortunately, the Wi-Fi reaches out here, so I can just check stuff on my phone while I wait for them to get here. But lesson learned, always carry my house keys when I leave. Well, I'm in. That was fairly quick. Oh, I took advantage of my time outside, called my parents, our daily call, and let them know I'm good, and I'm also really super busy. I actually don't have anything for this weekend. I don't work Saturdays anymore. I don't have any more students this afternoon, but since I have my infusion on Monday and I'm going to feel all crummy on Tuesday, I'm going to take this opportunity to prepare ahead. I'm going to be ready for what's coming, and that way I don't have to try to force myself to do work when I can't even probably think straight. Good morning, buenos dias, bonjour, buongiorno, annyeonghaseyo, aloha kakahakya. Welcome back to the vlog. As you can see, I'm all ready to go. Gotta pick up my husband from 48-hour duty. Yeah, dropped him off Friday morning, just when my sister-in-law and her spouse were coming to stay over with us because they were leaving yesterday. They have officially left Hawaii. Actually got a message from them a little while ago that they arrived in Los Angeles. They are having a short layover there, and then they are on their way to their next home. I didn't get to show you all the packing and all the mess because honestly that was a little bit of an invasion of privacy for them. You know, it's all their stuff, it's all their belongings all over the place, and then the hecticness and just the madness, it was crazy. No, I have to tell you later some of the things that happened, the hiccups of PCSing or moving to a new home with the military. It gets stressful. As I watched them, all I could think was, oh my gosh, this is gonna be us in, I don't know, maybe 2 months, because we still don't have a date for our moving, or even like picking up our stuff or anything. All we have is his class start date and an estimated report date based on when he has to start his class. Welcome to the military lifestyle. So I'm on my way to pick him up. I am not going to bore you with chit chats on the way there. The funny thing is though, what I will show you is that because of COVID increasing here in Hawaii and protocols being reinstated for safety, now that he was with other people for 48 hours, I cannot touch him until he does his disinfecting ritual head to toe when he gets home. So I'm gonna pick him up, can't touch him, can't say hi to him. He's just gonna sit next to me, and then when we get home, he's gonna come into the laundry room, take off his uniform that you're not gonna see, and he's gonna hop in the shower to then be around the house. Today is also Infusion prep day. Prep day for infusion. I need a new name for that. My infusion is tomorrow at sometime in the afternoon. Today the nurse will call me to schedule it. So today it's bathe the doggies and disinfect the house and deep clean everything. My dog is falling asleep as I'm talking. Let me see if I can get it on camera. Can you tell her eyes are closed? So yes, we're gonna have another busy day on our hands today. I'm looking over here. I don't see my house keys. And we had a mess today. You know, my sister-in-law had my husband's keys because he was going to be in duty and they were going to be coming in and out, and I had to teach classes, so I gave them his house keys. And when they were at the airport, she messaged me that she took them with her. So a friend of hers is actually going to drop them off. The person who took them to the airport is going to drop them off at some point today. I'm telling you, it's madness when it's time to move. I'm going to see if my house keys are in the car. And now we wait. I get comfortable because even if he tells me, yep, we're done, I'm out, I'm ready, I still gotta wait. Hi, honey. I know. I told everybody that you can't touch me or anything until you disinfect head to toe. He even tells me, not yet, not yet. I'm going to show you what it is that he is dropping off. That's all flight stuff. Because those materials are like thousands of dollars. I can't even tell you, up in the high thousands. He can't take a lot of that stuff home. He has a tough box full of materials that they need for the helicopter. He has flight gear, helmets, and night vision goggles, and oh my goodness, so many things. He's dropping them off at the hangar. This is the hangar where he works, and then we can go home. All right, we're home, but I gotta let him in through the laundry room. Are you going to help, Lala? Oh, she didn't like the smell. She ran away.
Yeah, it stinks.
I think Lysol smells good. She doesn't like the smell of Lysol. Now time to strip.
You don't like it?
All right, now it really smells like Lysol in there, so I'm gonna walk away.
Yeah, I'm gonna open these. It's a gas chamber.
Ew.
Luna. Yeah.
Check that out. We're starting a little later than usual today, mostly because he was in 201, which is the 48-hour duty, and he had to take a nap, rest, you know, put himself back together. And I had a lot of work to do for tomorrow, planning 3 different classes and preparing for, well, it's not necessarily an interview, but it's confirming that I can do some work for an institute that teaches French. So I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have a call right after my 3 classes in French, which I have not spoken in 6 years. So I've been preparing since Friday for this meeting. Let's call it a meeting. Having all that work to do, plus, you know, Tuesday's gonna be my recovery day. I want to get things done ahead of time before Wednesday. I'm still not done, but it's almost 3, or it is 3, and we really need to get started. We're not gonna deep clean like we always do. I'm starting by putting some towels in the wash. I'm just gathering the towels from the people who are here with us for this weekend, so I can wash everything in one load. And then we can continue with cleaning everything else. We are gonna bathe the doggies. That's really important because you guys know I'm allergic to Luna, our husky, especially when she's extra dirty. I'm more allergic to dog dander than dog hair per se, but it still just helps to prevent allergies, especially when I'm immunocompromised. Honey, lavadora. He has stuff in the washer.
Las uñas, si ya las tengo un poquito doloridas, como que no puedo coger cosas.
Tú no podrías ser mujer por eso. Yo de que le pasamos lima, esmalte. Ahora tengo los celitos esos para las uñas. Bendito, tú eres mamado con ella. Well, today is very different. I just got a phone call and a couple of text messages from my different nurses. I had to contact a few of them, because I still hadn't gotten a call or a text scheduling me for tomorrow, and they only scheduled 24 hours in advance. One of them replied that it was her, while another one replied that it was a third person. So I finally coordinated 4 p.m. for tomorrow with nurse number 1. Then nurse number 2 messaged me, no, wait, it really needs to be nurse number 3 because nurse number 1 has a list of patients for tomorrow. So is it okay if we just send nurse number 3? And I had met nurse number 3 at my first infusion actually here in Hawaii. So he's cool, man. I don't really mind it if he comes tomorrow. I just thought this is such a mix-up because he's never been to my home, and because I met him in Honolulu, I figured, well, he mostly works in Honolulu. We don't want to get him out of that area all the way to where we live. So I don't know, it was just a mess, and they're still messaging each other, and somebody's supposed to call me, but I made it clear that school starts tomorrow, so I cannot get an infusion before 4. My husband is actually off from work, thank God, because of the whole COVID situation, and I'm gonna be so delicate maybe from this that tomorrow and Tuesday he's not going to work. Then Wednesday he might be going back and then do the whole protocol of disinfect head to toe before he gets around the house. Which means that for today we're actually done cleaning because we had already cleaned before he left, so we wouldn't have so much to do once he got back from work because he was leaving for the entire weekend. So as you can see, like, I'm dealing with the kitchen right now and it's pretty clear. The dining room has already been cleared because we had company and I wanted to leave as much space as possible for them to deal with their things. We just have to vacuum this carpet. My face is itchy. We have to vacuum this carpet, the dog pillows, and again, because my husband's gonna be home, he's going to bathe the doggies by himself tomorrow morning, leaving me tonight to prep for tomorrow because I'm still not done. I have so much work to do and I still haven't finished. So it actually kind of worked out well. I just need nurse number 3 to finally get in touch with me, confirm tomorrow's appointment. Hopefully after 4 and everything will be okay. So for now, I'm just going to finish here in the kitchen what I was already doing, go back to work. That's it. Before I go though, you have to see my husband's imagination and his creativity, his inner child as well. This is what he did. That's who I'm married to. Right, Luna? Right? Don't you just love daddy? ¿Verdad? Papá es tan dulzón y tan juguetón. Sí, papá es bien juguetón. Tú quieres jugar ahora, ¿verdad que sí? You wanna play. While my husband continues playing with the doggies outside, and he's also going to fumigate the backyard, I am going to go into my workspace and continue preparing for tomorrow. I wanted to show you my little setup though, because I haven't shown you what I did. Ta-da! That is our 32-inch TV we had from our old home. We had it in the guest room, and all I did was connect it with an HDMI cable so I can extend the screen. Don't mind how dirty my screen is. There we go. So now all I do is, because I don't know where the remote is, turn on the TV. See? So now I can work on my lesson plan, which it's not open right now. Okay, so I can work on a new lesson plan over here. Look at last week's lesson plan over here. Look at the resources I need over here. And all I have to do is exit left and exit right on my screen. So that's that easy. I'm in love with this setup. And as if that weren't enough, I still haven't emptied my old laptops, plural. So this is also going on. Got my old laptop sitting right over here. I'm using these documents. I'm accessing them through the network on this computer. And eventually I'm gonna have to empty it into my new 5 terabyte hard drive. So happy with this thing. So if you will excuse me, I am now going to sit here for hours. We're almost ready for bed. I did not get to finish my work, but I did prepare for tomorrow's interview. I really don't know what to call it, meeting. And guess what? My husband, even though he doesn't speak French, helped me prepare for the interview. All he had to do, and here's a little tip for you, if you have to do something in another language and you don't have somebody to practice with, because I did have friends who offered, they were just in a different time zone, like 12-hour different time zone, and it wasn't gonna work. My husband, all he did was ask me questions in whatever language he speaks, then I answered in the language I have to practice tomorrow, and all I have to do is pay attention to myself. What words did not come out in that target language? What words do I need to look up? What phrases came out a little wonky and need to perfect? So it really helped a lot. I feel a lot more confident about that meeting tomorrow, and all because he asked me some questions in another language. It was great. As for the work that I haven't finished yet, since we're getting up at 5 in the morning as we usually do, I'll just finish doing that then. Hope you'll tune in tomorrow for yet again another different infusion. Have a good night, you guys. See you tomorrow.